It is Monday morning, and that means it's time to check in with TMZ about all of the latest Hollywood news. We're joined with Dax, who's coming to us from LA this morning. Now, Dax, we want to start out with a starlet, of course. They're always in the news, but this one, Selena Gomez, seems to be a little emotional at the current moment. What's going on here?
Yeah, so she had a recent concert in Brooklyn, was up on stage performing, and she was singing the song Love Will Remember, which has been widely rumored to be about Justin Bieber, and she was up there singing her heart out, and the waterworks were going. She was crying, and honestly, her fans were loving it. She got done with the song, and they were just cheering like crazy. Yeah, obviously, they had broken up. He's been seen out with other people, and so I don't know if this is still just affecting her, or she's a really good actress.
She was in Buffalo just recently, and we got a chance to interview her. It seemed like everything was going fine, so maybe something happened between the two concerts. Well, we're moving on to another person that is taking a little bit different of an approach to a split up. That is Timberland. It seems he was sort of joined by Jay-Z and Lenny Kravitz for a little bit of a post-separation party, if you could call it. What's happening over here on this one?
Yeah, well, his wife filed for divorce a couple days ago, and she is asking for just about everything. She wants, all the lawyers' bills paid for. She wants alimony. She wants child support. But she even wants child support for the kid that they have together, and then the kid that she had from a previous relationship. She wants him to pay for both of them. And so he was in Paris. He was hanging out with Jay-Z. He was hanging out with Lenny Kravitz, and they were having a little post-separation hangout party. They ordered about 30 bottles of Ace of Spades. They racked up a $26,000 bill inside there, and everything was comped, and we are hearing that he kept it pretty mellow with the women. Wasn't really seen with one, and was just taking pictures with fans, keeping it pretty chill.
Well, I have to say, I get excited when my $26 bill, if that ever is comped. I can't imagine $26,000, but I guess you can't. 26,000. You can't blame him, right? Now we're moving on to CeeLo Green, because this is kind of one of the bigger stories on TMZ.com right now. It seems like he found himself in a little bit of trouble, but he also found himself getting out of the majority of the allegations against him. What are people accusing CeeLo Green of being a part of?
This has actually been going on for quite some time. CeeLo Green was right in the middle of an investigation where there were charges of sexual abuse that were alleged against him by this woman that he knew. She said that they hung out at a sushi joint, then he drugged her with ecstasy, took her back, and she woke up naked the next morning in his bed. So she had claimed sexual assault, and they had been investigating for quite some time over this, and now the LA County DA is not going to be pressing charges. We know that that's going to happen this morning. They're going to basically clear him of all of that because they felt like her story didn't really match up. They had kind of been dating for some time. They had already been intimate together, so they don't really believe her side of the story. However, he will be charged with ecstasy, and so he'll probably get some probation off that because he'll be a first-time offender. So honestly, this is a huge relief for him, taking this off his plate.
And I can imagine when a lot of people hear about this, they think it's very out of character for CeeLo Green. He seems like a pretty good guy with a pretty good head on his shoulders. Thank you, Dax, for joining us. And of course, you can always catch Dax and his friends from TMZ right here on CW23.